Karen. Thanks for meeting with me today. I just had a few questions for you regarding the position, if that's okay.
Of course.
Okay, so how do you assess what is the best way to communicate with your client, and how do you keep your communication skills in tune?
Well, when first communicating with my client, whether it's over the phone or in person, I really try and take extra care of paying attention to what their preferred communication style may be. And then I try and mirror this in the early stages of communication just to make sure they're feeling at ease and acting as natural as possible. It is after considering this that then I'm able to make a better judgment of how best to get my information across and allow my client to receive the information as best I can. I try to be clear and concise, always check my spelling, my grammar, punctuation when writing, and I am always just trying to be calm, confident, whilst being empathetic and respectful to my clients, and of course keeping an open mind and always being aware of any feedback that they might want to give to me.
Awesome. That sounds great. Just another question. What would you do should transference or counter-transference occurs? Like, can be either positive or negative.
Sure. So it's can be a bit of an awkward one. So I usually go straight to my peers and seek their counsel, or even some professional supervision if the situation warrants that. I just like also as well knowing that if I need to refer my clients on, there is that option. When dealing with a particular tricky situation, I don't go out of my comfort zone.
Yeah, that's great. Also, what techniques do you use to keep self-reflection regular, I guess?
There's many, I guess, self-skills that I've had to develop to cope, learn and grow in this particular profession. In particular, journaling really helps me when I found myself in an uncomfortable situation. Journaling helps me come to an understanding as to why it was uncomfortable and why my perspective may be, completely different to the client, and really honing in on where they're coming from helps me then reflect on where I'm coming from and my experience. I also find seeking the advice of a colleague helpful. Unpacking these scenarios and situations or interactions with a colleague often helps me gain clarity and pick up moments or points where I would have otherwise not considered or overlooked.
Awesome. Yeah, journaling's great. Just another quick question. This might be a bit of a hard one, what are your personal values?
Yeah, so there's obviously lots, but I really try and hold trust, integrity, courage and gratitude, as well as sustainability at the forefront of my practice, just to help me stay grounded.
Okay, well, great. What are your strengths and what do you feel you can improve on, or areas in which you can improve?
Sure. So I think my strengths are really face-to-face communication and interaction with clients. I can definitely improve interacting or communicating via technology. That seems to be a bit of my, definitely one of my weaknesses.
Okay. And what is mindfulness in your opinion?
It's basically the ability for anyone to stay present in the moment, staying present, grounded, mind, body and soul. So just completely being there and soaking up everything that experience is and has to offer. I just find that when we are present, we're able to be in control and control our reactions, whether they be good or bad.
So, one last question for you. What does self-care mean to you?
Definitely being at one in my own body, my own mind, my own spirit. Throughout the day, I check in with myself mentally, physically, just to make sure I'm not overstimulated, not putting too much pressure on myself, I'm not going beyond what I'm capable of coping with. And I regularly monitor my own self-care strategies and adjust according to what I feel is needing the support more. For example, I might just cut the day short if I'm needing some time off, time with the family, and just really protect myself in terms of where my resilience is at, and just make sure that it's acceptable and not completely draining me.
Awesome. Thanks, Lauren, for your time today, and I'll get back to you shortly.
Thanks, Tash. Bye.